How are we doing, guys? And welcome to a brand new segment I like to call You've Been Framed. This will be a weekly segment that we do on Wolfy News, and we'll be pranking viewers, we'll be pranking friends, and we'll be pranking people all around the world to bring you entertainment every single Wednesday. So without further ado, this is the interview I had with Walsh earlier about the podcast. Enjoy. But how are you doing today?
Another day, another opportunity.
I like your mic setup as well. Your mic setup's good. Look at you. You got your professional mic setup.
60 quid. I really want a big, expensive setup, like 200 or 300 quid, because some people have. And I was like, oh, here's one for like 60 quid, and it'll do you fine.
Why did you apply then?
Just sort of going back to the years that we've known each other. I think we've got enough between us where we can start a podcast and really create something out of how far apart we are. We can make some magic.
So, what qualities, right? If you were to list some qualities, what would you say your 3 biggest qualities are?
Creative.
Wow.
Driven.
Strong.
And intelligent.
So let's latch on to that intelligent one that you just said. Now, it's known on the stream that you're a dirty cheater. Do you think that your reputation as a cheater will affect us having a successful podcast?
No, because a podcast isn't necessarily 100% factual, is it?
So, with being a podcast host, I need someone that's quick on their feet. So,
Yes.
How fast can you run 100 meters?
I'd say about 18 seconds.
I was going to say, I did say how fast you can run and not how fast you could walk it. In all seriousness, I need a podcast host that's going to be quick on their feet. So,
Oh yeah, of course.
some quick maths questions. What is 349 times 206? Too late. I mean, look, we need someone that's quick on their feet. What's 42 times 7 minus 39? Again, it's been a little bit too long. I thought you were good at. You said you were quick on your feet. Another question I've got then. So I've only really seen you in a podcast sort of space on the Broad Discussions channel. So
Yeah.
do you think that your performance as a podcast host will echo your performance on the show that you were on?
And Hillary was talking about my education. There's a lot. As somebody who does podcasts before, the response that a guest can give, and the amount of time you want them to go on too long, and then they're obviously going to bore the audience.
If you were to ask me a question, so you can ask me a question now about something, right? I'm going to answer it, but I want to see how you, as a podcast host, would somewhat rein it in.
As an accountant graduate, explain the importance of understanding tax for freelancers in 2021.
As a student of accountancy, I mean, I've only recently sort of come out of accountancy, but if we're going to take it right back to before I even started, I was just a normal boy that was at secondary school, and I was just loving life. I was at school, and I was just learning, and I was just loving it, and I never actually intended to be an accountant. But
Right.
before that, like I was at primary school, and like at primary school, I loved maths, but also liked English. History was pretty good as well. Actually, I really liked history because that's when I learned like the Battle of Hastings and 1066 was absolutely amazing.
So where does this come into accountancy?
Sorry, a little bit off topic. Sorry, I'm really proud to be an accounting graduate. It's absolutely amazing. I think it's slowly starting to change my life. But like my life really started to change once I sort of finished secondary school, and my teacher, Mr. Daniels, he was a very, very strong believer in maths and a very strong drinker as well. And I think maybe that's where I got some of my similarities of like where I drink a lot.
What's that got to do with it? Come
what?
on. The tax in 2021 for freelancers at a time where the world is learning on its feet and becoming more self-sufficient and self-employed. We need to go down that avenue, right?
Yeah, I think so. But as my teacher, Mr. Daniels, said, it's really bad that he said, but he said that like, You should be very selfish. And he always used to say, get money. But, like, obviously, he wasn't a very good role model. He used to drink a lot. He used to come to school very drunk. But, like, we used to think it was cool as kids because, like, a teacher that's down to earth, a teacher that drinks with you, not drinks with you, sorry, a teacher that comes into school drunk, a teacher that's saying, yo, like, F this, F that. Like, the government have got too much control over us. Like, before we know it. And he was saying this, like, 10, 15 years ago when I was in secondary school. He was like, yo, give it 20, 30 years. They're going to have these, like, things in your brain that are controlling you. Like, yes, they start off with these little chips in your head. But slowly but surely, the government's going to get more and more control over you. And once they get more and more control on you, that is when the aliens are going to come down. And the aliens are going to have complete control over the whole human race because the chips are already been implanted. They've already got control of the, you know, the leaders in the world. They've already got control of your Obamas, your Trumps, your Vladimir Putin. They've already got control of them. I'm telling you right now, when the chips are in the head... Are you telling
me that you get a GCSE in conspiracy theories? Because
these aren't... Listen, these aren't conspiracy theories. I have not got my tinfoil hat on. This is what Mr. Daniel said.
I don't know how we got from tax to conspiracy theories, but here we are. I mean, I'm
going to send you 3 pictures just on Discord.
Okay.
And I just want you to tell me the first thing you see when you see this picture. Picture, what do you see?
I see a child holding a strawberry with a butterfly looking at it, sat underneath a tree looking at a sunrise.
That means that you're very, very optimistic. You see the brighter things in life, and you're always looking ahead and always looking at that horizon. Okay, right, next one up, Luke. What have you got next?
I see a... Ooh,
See a woo? Is that like a squirrel? Is that a type of squirrel? A woo?
Sully from Monsters Inc. and a monkey hanging from a tree of some kind.
You know what? Like, it's surprising you say that because in this one there is a tiger, a panther, somewhat of a lion in the bark of the tree. You see the top of the tree, top left? You see at the top? See, now this is what this means.
So I see it now.
If you would have picked the lion, that, you know, that sort of people that sort of see themselves as lions would have found the lion. One up.
I am seeing. Oh fuck! What's the superhero called? Like two. It's like two Batman sort of nose to nose to each other.
Okay, so you've seen 2 Batmans together. This means that you could be gay. Yeah. So the reason their noses are touching is because it's like you're a bit curious about it potentially. So when lips are touching, that means it's confirmed. Like, not confirmed, but it's like you as a person. That's what you like. You like that intimacy. But because it's 2 Batmen together, like if the lips were touching, then it'd be that like you're more than likely gay.
That you know I can be stupidly funny when I want to be, and I can be the butt of people's jokes, but also I can make as many jokes as I get towards in my direction. So.
Yikes!